Hello, it's Miriam and Clover here at Blind Forest Books in Sackville, New Brunswick. And today we are doing a video on Venus's transit into Taurus. So Venus, the planet of love, beauty, creativity, is moving into its power placement of Taurus, which is the sign of comfort, of luxury, of structure, of stability, also a very creative energy. It's represented by the bull or the cow, so you can picture like being in a green field and just like relaxing and feeling abundant. So basically this is the shift we've been waiting for through this whole winter, because when Venus is in Taurus, right now there's a big cluster of planets called a stellium in Capricorn, the sign of perseverance, of the entrepreneur, of finding your way to make it up the mountain. And a whole bunch of planets are also clustered in Pisces, the sign of the intuition, also about creative flow and about being connected with your spirituality. So while Venus is in Taurus, it will be trining all the planets that are in Capricorn, which right now are Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto. So that's going to bring a huge energy of ease to our challenges. It's going to help us feel stable enough to really take a powerful creative approach to what needs to be done, and to do it with beauty and style. And yeah, in a way that allows us to really find better grounding in our overall reality. And so where Venus in Taurus will be sextiling everything in Pisces, this is going to be the exact push you need to start getting, like, really getting at it with your creative efforts and really making something of them in a way that will ultimately support you moving forward into the future. So the other cool thing is that Venus in Taurus will be sextiling the North Node in Cancer. So the North Node is the point of life purpose. And so when Venus is sextiling the North Node, that's an energy of opportunity surrounding, aligning your creativity with your ultimate life purpose. So the next month or so, Venus enters Taurus March 4th today at about 11 o'clock in the evening. And we'll stay there until April 3rd. So for the next month, you're going to find yourself feeling actually quite motivated to crush your goals, to get creative, and to basically get back into action with everything that you've been knowing you needed to do to restabilize your life, but just haven't really had the energy or the focus to achieve. Yeah. So I'm going to do a reading today, a 3-card reading, using 3 different decks. Using the Art Nouveau Lenormand, Flower Therapy Oracle cards, and the Green Witch Tarot. Yay! So I'll be drawing 1 card from each Oracle deck and 3 cards from the Tarot deck. The first Tarot card will represent the main theme of Venus's transit through Taurus. The second card will identify any challenges that we may encounter during this transit. And the third card will be our best advice for making the most of Venus's time in the sign of Taurus. Yay! So without further ado, I'm going to start by shuffling the decks. Oh, so 13, the Child, is the card splitting the Art Nouveau Lenormand. Hey, I have a child with me right now. But this will be an interesting time for getting in touch with your inner child, for remembering what you've wanted for yourself your whole life, for getting more playful with the possibilities surrounding you. And yeah, really heavy emphasis on getting back at it and enjoying your creativity. Yay. Okay, so we're seeing the Rider, the Ring. Yeah, you're really ready to move forward with your commitments in a really cool way that, finds you feeling really realigned with who you actually understand yourself to be. So, yes. Ever tried shuffling with a baby? Highly recommend. So I'm going to draw our card from that deck now that I've shuffled, and laying them all face down to start, because I will be reading the shadow cards before we begin. I always read the cards at the bottom of the deck because I find they perfectly encapsulate the energy bringing you to the reading. So today's shadow cards will kind of represent what Venus in Aries was all about. But yeah, the card splitting this deck is Balanced Friendships. Interesting. So we had the Child and now Balanced Friendships as the energy starting us off here. So yeah, you're gonna be really having a lot of fun this month. You could find yourself making some really cool new connections with like-minded people. That's interesting because that's actually been a consistent theme in my client readings lately, that the exact people that we need are coming into our lives to remind us of how kind of important we are, how valuable we are, and how cool what we're each individually trying to do really is. It's so important to gain that perspective through connecting with other people. So, finished shuffling that deck. I'm drawing the card from the Flower Therapy Oracle now. Yeah. And now the tarot deck. Yay! So here's the Green Witch Oracle. I love the back of this deck. It's so cool. All right. The Ace of Swords. Yes. So this is going to be a fertile time for new ideas, for feeling realigned with your energy, for being ready to establish better patterns of thought and action that actually support what you want to be doing. Again, specifically with your creative energy. Fantastic. I am excited. I've already been feeling the shift today. Mercury retrogrades back into Aquarius as well. So that's going to really lift a lot of the fog. Even though Mercury is still in retrograde, it's going to find you feeling more innovative, at least, ready to make use of your intellect to think your way around any issues that have been coming up. So, this is one busy baby. Yeah. Almost done shuffling here. All right, Uranus and Taurus. Oh wait, not Uranus, Venus. Actually, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Venus will be conjuncting Taurus relatively quickly during this transit. So that will be, yeah, a huge opportunity for change in the department of love and creativity. So this could be, if you've been trying to like get out of a relationship, it could be the exact shift you need, but it is more likely to be a positive change that allows relationships to restabilize, for us to recommit to our projects and just feel a lot better about what we're doing. So I'm drawing the tarot cards now. So this first card, I'm intending it to represent the main theme of Venus's transit through Taurus. And so, what will be the main challenge of Venus's through Taurus? Yeah, what will be the challenge, Clover? All right, and what's our best advice for making the most of Venus's time in Taurus? Beautiful. All right, so let's look at the shadow cards. This is the energy bringing us to the reading. It's what we've come through Venus in Aries. Yeah, so Venus in Aries is a transit characterized by self-love, being very aligned with what you want and being really motivated to go after that. So now that it's in Taurus, we're feeling more community-oriented, ready to connect more with other people. So we had the Lady as the shadow card. So yeah, you come into this transit feeling like yourself and yeah, ready to manifest the best into your life. Wow. Yeah, so the shadow card from the Flower Therapy Oracle is Stand by Your Commitment, Pink Lily. So yeah, you know what you want at this point, and you're really ready to actually put the work in to help that grow. Very cool. And so yeah, the Three of Chalices, the Three of Cups. So yeah, you know what you want at this point. You're ready to commit to what you're doing, and that is actually going to bring the exact people you need into your life. I love that we had balanced friendships from the flower deck, and now we have the card of friendship from the tarot deck. So yeah, making lots of cool new connections this month. So what are our main oracle cards? So 10, the Scythe. Yes, Venus and Taurus will find you really ready to finally break the habits that you've been ruminating on all winter, that you know you need to cut out in order to make a shift in the progress department. But yeah, you're finally ready to do it. You're ready to make the change that you need to feel more effective. So time to decide, Wisteria. Yes, so you know exactly what you need to cut out, and it's just on you at this point to make that decision. You know what makes you feel grounded, you know what keeps you feeling aligned with your creativity, and so you are ready to make it happen for yourself. Very cool. So what's the main theme of Venus and Taurus? Ooh, Death, the Lord of Shadows. So extra emphasis on being really ready to leave something behind. Something that you know has destabilized you for quite some time now. This has been a hard winter. But you're ready to make the transition. You're ready to pass through the gateway to your new life. You're ready to be reborn as the best version of you. So what's going to be the main challenge? The King of Chalices. Yes, that comfort zone is a comfortable place. There's a reason why you haven't quite made the shift yet, and it's because this is something that is really emotionally comforting for you on some level, or it seems to be. But yeah, the main challenge will be realizing that your emotional world, your spiritual world doesn't need that. That's an illusion. That actually you are spiritually strong enough to go it on your own. So let go of that pattern or habit, because so much is going to happen for you as a result. So what's your best advice for making the most of Venus and Taurus, for grounding yourself in your commitments, for continuing to create, for letting go of what you know has been blocking you from making the progress that you want to be making at this point? The Knight of Chalices, nice. So we had the King and the Knight here. But yeah, your best advice is just keep at it with your dream. Keep loving what you do. Keep being a sort of bearer of love, but know that the connections that you make this month are going to be really neat. This transit will have such important opportunities for relationship healing. It was interesting when I was saying, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, when Venus conjuncting Uranus, I was like, if you're trying to get out of a relationship, but part of my intuition was like, I don't really think that's what it's talking about. I think this is talking about relationships healing on many levels. So this could be romantic relationships, but it could also be friendships that have kind of fallen off. It's hard to get out in the winter. But Venus and Taurus, the next month or so, is going to be a really cool time for reconnecting on a deep emotional level in such a way that you feel really supported in going after your other goals, because you're feeling so secure in your heart. How exciting. So now let's look at the higher self cards to finish. This is our message of hope moving forward through Taurus season. So from the Lenormand, oh wow, so it's 25, the ring. Was I just talking about commitment over and over? So Venus's transit through Taurus is really going to be about settling into our will where it comes to the commitments we've made, and being really ready to dress ourselves in them. We're ready to not only talk the talk, but also be walking it at this point. Very cool. So what's the one from Flower Therapy? Oh, your wishes are coming true, sweet pea. Yay. So really keep at it. You know what you need to do, and you can know that simply doing it, is really going to show you some very cool results as a result of your energetic investment, your creative investment, your commitment to what you're doing. Now, our final higher self card. Oh, it's the King of Pentacles. So many kings. So this is just like really cool confirmation that you are so close to finding the stability that you need. The King of Pentacles is the person who is really in control of their finances, in control of their home life, feeling totally grounded, feeling totally aligned with what they're doing. There's our nice Taurus bull in the background there. But yeah, this next month is going to provide such cool results in terms of you being able to actually see yourself restabilize, feeling so proud of yourself for what you've been working at, and starting to see the amazing results of what you've been working to manifest for months and months and months and months. So this transit of Venus and Taurus is really the time when you get out of your own way and realign with your dreams, with your goals for yourself, and start to make extremely cool headway in terms of making your life all about that at this point. So, wow, how exciting. That's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to like the video. You can share it if you think that anyone you know would be interested. If you're interested in a private reading with me, you can check out my Etsy. The link will be in the description below. Yeah, that's it for today. Thanks again for watching. Have a great Venus and Taurus transit, because it looks like it's going to be awesome. And we'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.